And so it starts. Could the wallpaper be better than this when you come to Denmark to fetch a historic car? Yes, this is our room, Arturo Merzario and the glorious Ferrari 312P on the narrow and twisty road of the Targa Florio. Yes, this is really our hotel room. And this is my wife Olivia. She was just told that the program for this week is to drive a car, historic car from Denmark to Italy, and she was happy about it, but the program is the Cité de l'Automobile near Zurich, the Stuttgart Mercedes Museum and the Porsche Museum also in Stuttgart. She's so happy. And this is what's in front of our hotel. The guy that owns the Ferrari and Maserati dealership owns the hotel too, and this probably explains also the Arturo Merzario car in our room.
Ci siamo in partenza, ecco la nostra macchinina, ecco qua. E si parte. On the road.
Driving with the incredible speed of 98 kilometers per hour. And if you look at the dashboard, you see that the speed limit for this car is actually 80 miles per hour. In 1982, the American law mandated that no speed would be displayed in excess of 80 miles. So all 1982 Mazda RX-7 have the dashboard that limits the speed, the indicated speed, to 80 miles. We will not exceed it certainly today anyway, so no problem here. It was supposed to rain, but it's a beautiful, beautiful day in Denmark today. And we drove 1.5 miles according to the odometer, and immediately as we reached the fuel station, the engine went off, and it took some say a couple of tries and some panic to restart the engine, but so far so good. We still have 1,475 kilometers at least to go, so fingers crossed. Surprisingly, this car comes with cruise control. We're talking about a 1982 car, so certainly it wasn't something that you would find on a European car, but probably for the US market, the cruise control was essential. Do like this. Okay. Anyway, it works. If I press, it seems to get faster. Got to, and unfortunately it's raining. I would have liked really to preserve the car from rain, but it's a car, so it's supposed to be able to drive in the rain too. And we are on cruise control. Now we have a small issue here. The Danish export plates are stickers, but a sticker
With the rain?
with a weak, with a very weak glue is no good. Therefore, we've lost the plate, and some kind soul actually took the license plate from the ground where it fell and put it on the roof, luckily. Otherwise we would be in trouble.
Fortunately we were in a garage. And we didn't lose it on the highway.
A welcome stop along the road. with delicious cold Indian rice. Beautiful parking place in front of a lovely misspepper.de restaurant. Take a picture of the Wankel engine. After we saw a few cars drive by at, say, probably 140 miles per hour or around 250 kilometers per hour, and you really have to look back in the mirrors on the German Autobahn, we decided, okay, let's see if we can reach, say, 85 miles. So we went full speed until 85 miles. Everything is very smooth. Still, the car is really doing well, but right after that, the traffic came to a complete stop on all the 3 lanes because of road construction, and the engine stalled. And when the engine stalls in this car, the fan is a mechanical fan, and so it stops working, and the engine was very, very hot, because the Wankel is an inherently very hot engine. And all of a sudden, because the fan stopped, there was no air circulating in the engine, and we were engulfed in a cloud of blue oil smoke. Stopped on the German Autobahn. And so, as we found out later, there is some oil spillage from the oil metering pump. So far, this is the only problem worth of some attention that we've come across on the car. And after 4 or 5 minutes, the car cooled down, and the Wankel engine happily started spinning again, and so we are on our way to Darmstadt. Most boring drive ever on the German Autobahn, except for the blue cloud of smoke. Yesterday, the second half of our trip was a bit scary, because at a certain point, under heavy rain and heavy traffic, the windshield wiper slowly, very slowly came to a halt, and it wasn't very nice actually. We were following the red tail lights of a truck quite blindly, and luckily after 2 kilometers there was a service station to the right, which is where we stopped. We had noticed that there was some rust dirty water coming out from one of the 2 windshield wipers turrets, and so eventually some good old WD-40 cured it entirely, and we could restart our trip and reach Darmstadt safely. Apart from these things, the car really drives great, and all of the good things so far that we've heard about the RX-7 seem to be true. Ich habe mein Herz in Heidelberg verloren. Now really, this is a very nice little town, and it's famous in Germany also because it's really, really nice. Going around with fugitive license plates doesn't help. I noticed the police car on our left and said, how come? They haven't stopped us. So immediately they turned on the sign, follow us. They were very kind, two very young German policemen, very kind. We were handcuffed and taken to prison. No,
It's
just
not
joking,
true.
just joking. We were just told that everything is in order, and they let us go. We're going to Stuttgart, and tomorrow we will visit the Mercedes-Benz and the Porsche Museum. So it's going to be hopefully a grand day out. The ancient art of premixing. The car started stuttering on the motorway and then eventually stopped uphill. And we hope it is a matter of dirt in the tank. Or water in the tank. So we're putting in more fuel because we were very low on fuel. We did it! We are home and the car is in one single piece. After 1100 miles, 1700 km, siamo davanti al cancello d'ingresso e adesso entriamo a casa.